Today, guys, we're going to be checking out everything that's new at Universal Studios Orlando. Thank you for tuning in. Today, like I said, we're going to be checking out everything that's new at Universal. We're going to start off with the new Universal store here at City Walk and then head into the park. But before we get into it, guys, as always, we are on a mission to get past 1,000 subscribers. We're getting really close. I almost don't have to say this anymore, but you first need to subscribe. If you enjoy the content, make sure to like it. Every subscription goes a really long way and is greatly appreciated. With that being said, let's get into the video. The store's been open now about a month and a half. There was a lot of construction behind it and a lot of people were wondering what was coming to this space. It was speculated though that it would be a Universal store. And check it out, they already got Velocicoaster stuff out, officially opening June 10th, but we rode yesterday. Over here, looks like they have a collection of teas on sale for 2 for $40. Wouldn't call that too much of a sale, but some cool ones. Got Venom, Current Moods, and the Current Moods is cool. It's a Hulk themed one. Angry, 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 angry. From a theming perspective, I gotta say it's not too different from the old Universal store, aside from the fact that it has Velocicoaster stuff. But it does look really nice and new in here. I don't hate it. Which one? Oh no, that is not my favorite ride. They could cancel that. Like the cashier stand, it looks real cool. All in all, I don't see too many changes. Just looks like a refreshed store from what we had before. A little bit of a different setup, and they made space to have the Legacy store at the old shop. Okay, it does look like we got a little bit of a difference here. The back is a much larger Potter section. Looks very cool. You got the floating handles and what looks like a section in the back that has the wands. We'll go check that out in just a second here. Probably the biggest difference. The other store did have a select Potter section that was separate from everything else, but this one is much larger, a bigger area dedicated to it. And here you got these little turnstiles that you could check out all the different wands and then make your selection here with a ton of Harry Potter merchandise all the way through. It's a very large section dedicated to just Harry Potter. And there you have it, the new Universal store here in City Walk. Now we're going to head into the parks and check out what's new inside of Universal Studios. Making a quick pit stop for a donut here at Voodoo Donuts. Here's a quick look at their selection. And the weather is looking beautiful. Everything's in our favor. We're heading on in. And we are in here, guys. First things first, I think we're gonna meet up with some people. I'm not sure where they're at right now, but I got a couple things in mind that we need to go check out immediately after that. Stay tuned. Let's enjoy a day at the park. I'm joined today by Adrian from Launch TV and Harris that you've seen in the last couple videos. And then we got 2 additional guests coming through as well. And as we're walking this way, we're looking to meet up with Connor and Chris from Zombie Chris YouTube channel. They are currently in the Born Stuntacular. That is not completely new, but one of the newer rides here or experiences here at Universal Studios. As we continue our walk, we're gonna go ahead and do a real quick stop at the pass holder lounge so that we could get our pins and magnets or anything that they have for us. They typically will, one of the benefits of your pass is some free gear or merch. All right, guys, we received our first bad news of the trip. The annual pass holder pin has actually ran out. This month it's the Velocicoaster pin, so it's actually a highly sought after one. And apparently they don't have enough for everybody. They said, you know, check back at the guest services, but the line right now is super long, so hopefully we're able to find ourselves with one because they look super cool, but at the moment, it's a fail. All right, so we're making our way through. We just picked up Connor and Chris. Welcome to the vlog, guys.
We're in an Eddie Tane video.
Yeah, these guys, they're here to entertain you. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But we're gonna go check out ET, and at the same time, what are you doing? Right next to it, there's something new. It's this DreamWorks facade that they're setting up. So we're gonna go check that out. It hasn't opened just yet, but we'll take a quick look at it. So when you come towards ET, towards the left-hand side of ET over here, you have this new facade that popped up. It's the DreamWorks Destination. I'm not sure exactly all the details that are coming, but let's just go check out the facade. We'll get an idea of the different, like, I think, character meet and greets that are gonna be here. So coming soon to the channel, it's right in the Barney area. So right over there used to be the Barney statue, and now it's gone. But you got the DreamWorks Destination, and I think what it's going to be is like a meet and greet with all these DreamWorks characters. You got Madagascar, you got Trolls, you got Kung Fu Panda, Shrek. So it's going to be a pretty cool meet and greet. These characters are iconic. Shrek is already at the park. You see some meet and greets with Kung Fu Panda, and I think the rest of these characters occasionally make appearances here. I can't tell you 100%. But there's something cool that's coming new to the park. And actually, Chris pointed it out. If you get a little bit closer, it looks like they already have some of the meet and greets set up. So you got like Trolls. I don't know who that is. What is that? Doja Cat? I don't know what that is. Gabby's Dollhouse. And then you got another one over here for Spirit from DreamWorks. So interesting how they're going to set this up. And we're heading into ET now. Love this ride. Hope it never goes. Oh, we got to go through the regular queue, right?
Yeah.
Yay! I haven't done that in forever. This right here is the Halloween Horror Nights low light test.
We've got some unauthorized people entering the base. Wait, they got ET! They're getting away. Unit 3, cut them off!
Steve, he's coming at us.
All right, ET is definitely not new to the park, but it's a must-do every time you come to the park. Now let's keep on going around. There's a couple other new things. There's some food offerings that we can check out, which I want to take a look at, and something special that we'll look at the end. We make our way through Springfield. One thing that seems pretty consistent is all food offerings have extremely long lines. City Walk, we didn't know this, is all by reservation. So you can't just walk in and eat for the most part at City Walk. We tried like 4 different restaurants last night and failed each time. So if you're looking at food offerings, make sure that you make the proper amount of allotted time because they are very busy these days. I think it's just because they're short-staffed. And we're gonna fit in another ride into our Universal Day. We're gonna do some Men in Black, see who's got the best shot. And we finished Men in Black. Harris got a whopping 19,000 points. Dude killed it. I got 300 and something thousand, and I was only beat by Adrian from Lost TV, who's headed out and being escorted by Chris and Connor. Now we're gonna keep on walking. I know Harris really wants to do Green Gots, so we're probably gonna go check out Green Gots. And then on the other end, I believe there's some food offerings that I can show you guys that are new to the park. Let's go check out Diagon Alley real quick though. And here we go. This entrance is always impressive. It is kind of busy. I hope the lines and Green Gots aren't too long, but I guess we'll see in just a second. Just got out of Green Gots, and these ladies are out here performing. Very cool. Gotta love Diagon Alley. And we start to exit. Gonna head on over to the right. I believe some of the food offerings are over this way. I hope so. I haven't seen any on the other side of the park. And then one last thing at the end that I believe is new. May not be open. Hopefully opening before we leave, but we'll check that out shortly after we check out the food offerings. First little food cart that we see. I'm not going to get too close because we're actually not getting food, but they got a bunch of food offerings for like the summer tasting event. They haven't come out with lanyards or anything, but I think that's something that they are working on. I think this is only going to get bigger. Here's another food truck. You got the Summer Bites. This one looks like it has Cuban sandwiches, beef empanadas, some other great stuff. Actually, I might have to try out the Cuban sandwich and those empanadas. That sounds good, Harris. You hungry yet?
Yeah,
Soon. We keep making our way. I know. I wonder, I don't think there's many other locations. I think at the moment it's just those two, or maybe this one additional one over here to the left. I don't think there's many options as of now for the Summer Bites. Now, we did give a shot so we could see if we could do Transformers, but unfortunately they do not have their single rider line open. So we decided 45-minute wait, not worth it. We're gonna keep on moving. There's one last thing I wanna show you guys as far as like what's new and coming to Universal Studios Orlando. It's currently not open, but it's something that I am highly anticipating. Let's go check it out as we pass by the Mummy. We got some of the characters outside meeting everybody. These guys are some of my favorite right outside of the Mummy. You get some cool interactions. One of the guys is one of the originals from the commercial. I think it's this guy from the original commercial. He comes out here frequently. You can get pictures with him. I'm not sure if that's him or not, but all right. Just around the corner here on the right-hand side, we have the last little bit of new stuff that I want to show you guys. And here we are, guys, coming soon. A tribute store specifically for Jurassic World. This is something that I highly anticipate and look forward to checking out once it opens up. I'm hoping that on this trip it opens up because we're here for another like 5 days and this facade has actually been up for a bit now. So they should be preparing inside. Usually when the facade goes up shortly after they open, but with my luck, they typically open up after I leave. But I'll be back more than likely next month for my birthday, celebrate here at Universal. So hopefully it's open before then. You know, if I had to guess, maybe it's going to be opening sometime around the Velocicoaster opening, so around June 10th. If that's the case, then it will be open by the time that I get here, because I'm coming back June 16th for the opening of Aventura. So fingers crossed, it'll either open around that time, it makes sense, or a little bit before the ride actually officially opens with it, which is once again June 10th. Now guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, we are on a mission to get past 1,000 subscribers. So please, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Every subscription goes a really long way and is greatly appreciated. I'll see you guys on the next video, but don't forget to ask yourself, have you been entertained?